Okay, people are still joining, so we're gonna take a second here and just wait for people to come in. Um, yeah, but here we go. Let me see what I have in my inventory. I thought these were faster. Huh. All right. Pretty slow. Oh, we got 4 viewers. Hey, Graveyard Boy, what's happening? I assume Dirty's there somewhere. So good morning, Dirty. Waiting for you guys to come on in so we can begin the shenanigans. Hey, good morning, Kaboom. What's up? All right. It's nighttime. It's almost. I think it's probably the perfect time for this introduction. But as you guys know, I've been building a bunch of vehicles for the past week. It's, I think it's pretty much been like a vehicle a day. So for those of you who don't know, this is Yuki's um, Stingray, which is supposed to be pink, but until we get pink, proper pink, it's just gonna have to be black. Then of course we have the um, this is like nobody in particular, but we're kind of doing a bunch of cars from Kill Bill and from the 80s. And well, this is a 67 Mustang. It's still that whole classic look. So the classics are back. That's what we're going with. I mean, especially since they're bringing the 80s back with the DeLorean, which is going to be officially in the item shop next Thursday. So make sure to go get your DeLorean so you can use it in Battle Royale. Unfortunately, they're not giving us, well, at least I have not heard any rumors about them giving us a model to build in Lego Fortnite, which makes me sad. But it means that we just have to build it ourselves. So I took it on myself to go and create a brand new version that's a lot easier to build, a lot less like time consuming than the previous models that I had built from the Lego store. So I'll be building this, doing a tutorial for this car, and we will get it flying. I mean, like I've been making little tweaks here and there, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to have, you know, thrusters and balloons, but it's gonna be reliable, and you can fly it. Just the way things are. So we have that going on. I took off the little stick over there, so now it's more along the line of the the version from the second movie. So keep your eyes out for that, guys. DeLorean tutorial is coming, and yes, you will get to fly it. Yeah, unfortunately, this kit, the kits that are involved in this are um, Haunted House. Excuse me. First Order. Haunted House, First Order. Oh, this is Palm Paradise for these lights. Um, let's see what else we got. Oh, these little guys they're not necessary. They're nice for decoration, but those are from Star Wars. Same for that little doodad back there. But the main structure is just those three kits. Oh, and I did use the Supernova kit for general turning. But you know what? Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next thing, and which is the new introduction. Um, yesterday while watching TikTok, Graveyard Boy was showing off his radio station from Stranger Things, and he had the radio van in there and everything, and it got me all excited to go and build something that I've been thinking about for quite a while. And well, since they're bringing back the '80s and everything, I figured that we would get you know go all the way back to the 80s and go back into total nostalgia and get the 18 van. So I did it. We actually went and helped Graveyard Boy, and just to met him yesterday. That was a pretty cool experience. He's a very talented builder. He's got a lot of really cool stuff coming out. He's got this whole Stranger Things vibe going on. So we have the 18 van here now. He has his radio van. So you know what I always say. The second version that you build is always better than the first one. So the 18 was the second version. Now, Graveyard Boy's van is great. It's perfect. Is doing everything he has for him. We managed to shape a lot of the items and everything. But the 18, this is the GMC 1993 Vandura, and it's a very specific build. So I was following the 3D version of this, and of course, then we have the 18 van. So, but of course, with the 18 van comes some visitors. We have the 18 themselves. As you can see, I'm wearing my mohawk hair, so I'm your stand-in Mr. T. So I pity the fool. Hey, Mr. Biz, what's up? Good morning, Aunt Kitty. So we got Jules and Jules and Mr. Not Mr. Oh shoot! I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Where is it? Is it Yellow? Ah, yes, Yellow. Okay. Right, it's showing up as different name on the game there, but thank you guys for coming in and showing the squad. Let's go take a ride. Hi. Yes. Oh, you can get it from either the side or from the top. This you can actually come right here. And now B.A. Baracus, Mr. T, always drove. So we got Face Man. What happened? Come back. Why are you guys outside? No! Oh, wait, hold on. I need to switch. My bad. Discord. Hold on. There we go. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, connecting. All right, guys. You there? Oh, okay. Sorry, I was not attached to you guys on the Oh boy. This van is pretty heavy. Yes! The dragon is coming to taunt us. I think I have... turning is a little tight on this. So I gotta fix some of the turning. It's not as responsive as you might think. Alright, who wants to drive? Somebody else drive. I'm gonna race you guys. I gotta race you guys. Let's see how fast that thing is. Oh, look at that. The A-team's gonna get caught. I can almost hear the theme music. Okay, I didn't give you a chance to test that properly. Okay, you got it? Hey, Rooster, what's up? Okay, so you can hit 3 to boost. You might want to face away from the water. So, yeah, you better come this way. Oh, okay. So I definitely got to work on the turning. All right, go. I gotta chase you. All right, go. I gotta chase you. It's not a fair race if I'm not chasing you. You better give it the boost. Oh, darn it. Whoa! Oh! Oh my God, we're having some action over here. Some 80s action. Okay, I need a police car to chase you guys, or at least an army jeep. Are you guys stuck? Yeah, we definitely need some army vehicles to chase you guys. So maybe a Hummer. I should get a Hummer next time. All right. Well, I love it when a plan comes together. And interception. Ha! We could do a pit maneuver. I'm gonna do a pit maneuver on you guys, so you guys better go faster. Ah! Why am I stuck? Ah! I missed. Brakes? Where are we going? We don't need brakes. Oh! I hit something. Ah! Action movie time. I should have turned on PvP. Ah! All right, squad. You can't. Not supposed to shoot back at me. Get back over here. All right. Thank you guys. Ah, I don't, I often spend so much time building. Oh, what the heck is happening here? I cannot do that? I can't do that. Is my car broken? Oh, I'm flying, that's why. Alright, so I may have some damage to clean up. Some bumpers to fix. Hey! I'm being shot at. We need a helicopter for Murdoch. Okay, now it's on. Get it. Oh! It's different when you're being shot at. Really? You scratched my paint. I'm being shot up on two sides. I'm being pinned. Somebody's aim is really good. Oh, it's you. I'll get you. Is that you, Aunt Kitty? Oh, my turning needs to be so much faster. I will get you. No, I'm crashed. Okay. So, I have some building to do. So, I'm going to get rid of these... This 18 here. Should turn off flying. Nobody's going to save you now. I'm going to steal that van. Ah! Oh. Ah! Got her. Next. Hey, no. Don't you dare. Finish you. Woo! Oh dear. I think we need a rescue. Or not. Oh, come back. Ah! I'm so sorry, Aunt Kitty. You were right there. And they had a chance. It's not your birthday yet. Your birthday is on the 11th. Oh. I am sorry. Ah! Because Evil Puck came out, okay? Evil Puck came out. Did you reboot? Did you spawn? Well, thank you for the good battle. Now we're gonna start with the we're gonna start the build. Yes. We're gonna. So you have a build to start. Yeah. The yeah. Just bring it back and I'll park it. Park it in the garage. Garage. You want to see a tank fly out of a plane? Well, first I have to build a C-130. Is it a C-130? I think it is. Sorry, Aunt Kitty. Just so you know, if it had been anybody else, I would have shot them too. Oh, that needs a boost. Yeah, there you go. And stop. It's a bit tricky. It's a heavy boy, so okay, you got it. Good job. All right, well, thank you guys. Well, here, I'll give you a free shot. You can shoot me. Oh! Okay, go ahead. Although the 18 doesn't actually kill people. Who got knocked? All right, guys. Mucho gracias. Time for me to build. It's 9 o'clock. Good. I'm glad you guys had some fun. Thank you for coming and helping me out in my demonstration of the 18 van. Ah! Stop shooting me! Okay. All right, guys. Big W for the A team in the we got Jules, and Kitty and Yellow. So thank you so much, you guys. I will see you around. Right now, I'm gonna show everyone how to start. Okay, it's a little early to start the DeLorean, but I will do a start on the 18 van, or pretty much any kind of van that you can build, because there's like different shapes and different sizes, and this model is following the same base plate model as what I got from what's this from sorry, Jaded Inventor. So it's actually quite interesting how this one is so adaptable to the needs of the build, and it keeps everything within like a very similar scale, which is really important when it comes to cars, because you don't want your Jeep to look oversized next to your truck. Your truck can't look too small, or it can't look too big. And that's one of the things that I've been actually kind of struggling with when I was doing some of these other builds that were usually based on instructions. The scales never agreed on what the scale was. So getting drink coffee there. By kind of focusing around one particular size of wheelbase and having variations in between, I found it was a lot more reliable to get the right sizes that we needed. So let me just pop down some lights over here. Oh, hold on, let me get a projector. I know I should probably be back building more Christmas stuff, but I'm consider this me taking a little bit of a break and just getting back into some of the. Okay, that's gotta stop. Who is chatting with me? All right, there. People are checking in, not talking to me. Good. All right, Paige is having a problem. And here we go. So, lights. Those aren't lights. Okay, these are lights. Anyway, chat. Thanks for hanging out with and just indulging me in a little bit of play there. Don't get to do it very often over on this channel, but maybe we are getting ready to do a little bit of that on the with the new Ninjago update that's coming. There's been a lot of teasers being put out. Some creators got different pieces of puzzles to introduce from Lego. So those are coming out all over the place, and they're revealing more and more of the puzzle, what is coming. Of course, we all know it's Ninjago, but they're going to continue with the ruse anyway. The one thing I'm missing here is the middle. I just wanted like a nice view down the center, but we're missing the middle lights. So let me just pop these in here quickly. Right here. 1, 2, 3, and it's a 4. Wicked. So this one over here, then this one over here, this one here, and this one there. So give a bit of even lighting all across the board. Do the same thing next side, so that when night comes, I don't have to go to sleep. You guys can still see what's happening. Yep, I've got him built Puck's garage. Mr. Black has me very self-conscious about how I say garage. Oh, I didn't need to turn it. Whatever. Anyway, so the standard base plate, and this is okay, so this can be a little confusing because you may have to go couple of variations on this, but the standard one that I have noticed that I use more often than not is the 14 by, well, a lot. I can't remember the other one, but we put down 4 of these guys as a start. 4 plus 3, that gives you your 14 measurement. Sorry, 12. Damn it. Yeah, you're 14. That's your 14, not 12. What am I talking about? Put down 4 of these, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. So 4 and 3. This is going to be the most widely used one because it's for smaller cars. If you're making bigger cars, or pretty much anything that needs a bigger measurement, then you 100% use the 16. The wheelbase is going to expand a little bit as you go as well, but your 8 is your basic wheelbase, and it's a 6 in here. We're trying to use medium wheels on cars instead of going back and forth between truck wheels because you want it to go faster. The whole idea of this is that you're going to set up thrusters, and those are going to help with your turns. So this is kind of optimized for Lego Fortnite, which a lot of car builds usually aren't. So, going with that in mind, and you can, with some of the sports cars, you can actually replace this front bit with rounded pieces. For instance, in the Mos Eisley kit, you have these rounded pieces. Where's Mos Eisley? So these guys are great replacements. So you take one of these and pop it in, and then you have your rounded front. This is just as simple as that. And you fill in the middle, of course, but that's where you actually can begin to diverge a little bit. But we aren't going to deal with divergence right now. We're just going to deal with what is standard and what works. And you can take this design and apply it to pretty much almost any car with a similar shape. Now, for optimization purposes, this is really best that you have the kit, the Haunted House kit. If you don't have the Haunted House kit, you're making things a little more difficult for yourself. I'll tell you that right now. So see, this is your wheel turn up front. To get the now, I know people are coming. What about the people who don't have the kits? I'm sorry, I cannot cater for everyone. And this is like I said, optimized. One of the best builds that's optimized for people to build. If you have the kits, even better. You'll have a much better experience. If you don't have the kits, you're already making it harder on yourself. So, sorry, not much I can do to help there. That's just the way it is. So, good luck to you, I suppose. I really don't know what to say there. Yeah. So, we're going to just focus on optimizing the whole experience here. This is all set around having these particular kits. So over here, you can do the same thing for the back, but it's important that you keep track of what's in the back and what's in the front. Now on a 16 on a build that is 16 wide, you're going to have a couple more options in terms of spacing. Stop that. The mantling is nice, but come on, man. It's seriously broken right now. That's annoying. Okay. So these are your wheelbases. For the front one, make sure that you go and you color code this. You want to slap a piece on the underside now, and you want to make sure that this is color coded completely, so that you know the front and the back are different, and you can spot it immediately. And this is only useful while building, but it stops you from getting certain headaches of putting the wrong thing in the wrong place, which I have done. So yeah. All right. Okay, that was out of place, because the one thing that we're doing with the 14 base is we're actually going to be taking it out to 16, but we're going to be doing that using the machine blocks. Now I can build a truck from here, or a Jeep. Hell, if I wanted, I could build Haskins' Jeep. The Jeep is a little bit different. I will let you know that right now, because it doesn't have much of a bumper. The wheel just goes straight up to the bumper, so there's no big space back here. And the same thing for the back. It's quite a different style. Jeep is singular. Hell, even with I saw a Jeep truck the other day. They're now making trucks, and it's quite interesting to see. But let's say we're gonna go with white, because I know most of us have white at this point. If you have any of the kits, especially the battle pass. So this is where we're gonna start, right here, and we can carry this up, because this is kind of the basis of everything else that we're doing. On some of these builds, like if you're using black or gray in particular, I sometimes use these guys on the outside of the trim to give it that angle. Hey, Wounded Paws, thank you so much. My birthday night, it was decent. Yeah, we didn't get out to do much. We're getting together with the family this weekend, so it's more of a weekend thing right now than like a one-day event. So we're getting together with the family on Sunday. Yeah, so that should be fun. Hold on, do I need top? Okay, I need top. So, right. getting distracted talking there. So we're going to go from this to a side piece because we need to have a certain count and spacing. So if you're wondering about how to place anything else, this is how you do it. And the machine blocks allow you to have that level of accuracy where you're not guessing about where anything goes. That will go right to the edge, no spacing. See, and now you can carry on with your build. You can even go and now set your inside the wheel well properly because you have support, and it comes right to the edge that is needed. Ta-da! So just in case you were wondering what was going on there and how to get these things lined up. Now this is, you're going to have to make a slight adjustment since this is now going to be off by one half stud. There you go. See? Now it's flush. Got to make sure that's flush before moving on. There's going to be a slight gap in between here, so don't, just make sure that anything you're doing from the build on top of this is going to be covered. This covers 6. There we go, and boom. That's taken care of right there. So now you're gonna have to fill some of this area in, but once you get this all set up, you should be good to go. Especially if you follow the same structure and get this in. Now, alternatively, you could just build up from the inside, and it's not going to have any effect whatsoever. This is more for a particular style. So you have options. In fact, if you wanted to angle this in some, like a huge angle or something, that's another tutorial. But you can play with this this basic shape here. But this right now is going to be, let's see, get thrusters in here, and then I'll set up the rest of the thrusters so it makes sense. Use a contrasting color so that you can actually see what's going on. You know where everything is. But you're going to build up these guys. There we go. And just keep that in mind when you are applying anything that, your thrusters are a little bit insane. But there, 1, 2, 3. Now, some of the cars that I've been seeing, some people actually start their compartment for your passenger compartment right here. You actually want to take it back count 4. So it actually doesn't start until, so come back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get your spacing of 4. Set that. And you actually have a little bit more space now in here to to play with. So this is where you can actually pop in a couple more thrusters. Another thruster here. Another thruster on this side as well. You can get that guy. All right, bring over. Boom. Now, I haven't even decided what the heck I'm building at. because it's just all about getting this basic shape down first. You can, of course, move things around a little bit. In fact, you even have to have that section locked off. You can have that open if you want. It just depends on how much space you're going to want. But make sure you have enough spacing for your seats and stuff. So your seat is going to be. Watch how close you come to the edge. You want to more put it to the center. So one space off from here, from that bit right there. Now this allows you to have enough of a hood that the car can come back. What I think we're doing? I think we're building a police car. So let's continue with that. Let's do the police car. So that's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna do a Crown Vic. The standard police car you see in most of the movies and everything. So what I'm going to do is pause and just get, now that I know what I'm going to be doing, I can just adapt this accordingly. There's going to be more front that's going to be required, and a little bit more back as well. But the center compartment is going to pretty much stay the same. I'm going to move this up. No, actually that was in the right place. My bad. So he's good here. And then these guys come to the back, so it's more focus on the back over here. So let's see. I like to put the chairs down so that I have a good idea of the spacing. Oops, what am I doing? Those are sofas. All right, here we go. So your basic vehicle chairs, but they make such great jump seats, and they keep the look one way. So there we go. We now have the spacing for it. We know that we have the back here to fill in. Okay, I'm gonna pull up Crown Vic. Oh, we have a full Ninjago teaser. Guys, if you haven't seen it yet, go check out Taz's Christmas Village. He's been posting photos, and he has a little bit of video. Go check it out. And make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to follow Taz. But definitely go and check out. He's got a lot of really cool stuff going on. It's got amazing Christmas builds. Everyone is getting into the whole Christmas spirit, so it's sweet. Where is this? Oh, we have a teaser. Oh wait, no, that's Haskins. Do we have a full? Where's the full teaser? Can we have a link for the teaser? Rooster, you are you are. Okay, already subscribed. Rooster, you're a mod here. You can post a link. Okay. All right, I was looking at the Crown Vic. I had been looking at the Cadillac this morning. Crown Victoria police car. This is the standard model that most people are actually used to seeing on TV. So this will be a fun little build. Middle compartment is 100% white. It's the front and the back that are black. So, time to make some adjustments. All right. So you'll always want to start with like a 6. That's not a 6. What am I doing? It's a 4. A 6 over the wheels. So no matter what, the wheels always have that 6. So, okay. You go here. Perfect. It's always good to know where you are. The A-team kind of put this into my head this morning. So that was a good little exercise. Why aren't you going on like the others? You're on the inside. Is the spacing off? Spacing is the same. Oh no, don't tell me. What is going on here? All right, so we're coming from here. We're going up. Let's turn the wrong way. Weird spacing. Very weird spacing. Okay. Come from one direction and it's different. Come from the other and you're okay. Talk about non-standard. So, okay, that coming from the other way, it sticks out a little. That's why it's different. So, you know, just use your pieces intelligently. Here we go. There. That should do it. Okay. So we need enough of space to the front. The bumper is definitely 3 for this one. If you want, you could actually just pull in like 1 from the side. And that will help your shape. But just have to be mindful of what you're doing here. Now, for something like this, they have the oh yeah. That's going into a completely different territory. But you know what, we're here. Let's do it. When I say different territory, I mean it's leaning into the territory of using the different light, because this is a rectangular light, not a round light. And to tell you the truth, one of the best lights, and it's something you have to think about when dealing with your front end. You can go ahead and build out the rest of this, but you have to really kind of focus in on what this is going to be, how this is going to be shaped up. This is what really defines the car. So you have to kind of set your spacing. And with this one, I'm going to build around light, not build the car and then put the light. So I want to design to have this light as my main. So this is where this begins. We start right here, knowing what's coming. So you have to get the spacing right. Okay, that's a good start. I would love to be able to angle it, but we're just going to deal with a flat front and not mess around too much. Now I have 2 things going on over here. Oh, hold on. Where'd you come from? Remember, now a lot of these really is very dependent on where your pieces are going to sit. So let's get this in place. Okay, here's one thing that we can do to mitigate some of this bleed over, which can be a little annoying. Do the balloon trick. The balloon trick works great with these lights, and you can actually get it edge to edge. Oop. So we're gonna do this one first, and it will go directly to the edge of where you want it, instead of going off to the side. So make sure you have that. Is it lined up yet? There, it's lined up. Simple as that. Someone was asking me in my chat yesterday. Matty was asking me in the chat about how to do the other lights, the pot lights from Palm Paradise. Because I was doing it, and then Haskins saw it and was like, hey, I have to do that as well. And he's been using it on his vehicles. If I wanted to, okay, let me just show you. Let's just get this out, shall we? Okay, so you need to know the plane, how far back your face is going to be. So it needs to go onto that face right back there. So this means that just get an engine block and align it to that piece. Now you're going to have to add two of them, because you need it to be you need the back of it. Take your pressure plate, stick it to the back, push up one to get that alignment, and then go into Palm Paradise. It's always Palm Paradise. It's also the first one you find in ceiling lights. Now put it onto here, and then you can move it and put it into place. It's as simple as that. Now you guys know how to make those light placements, which we were not going to do over here because we're using these lights, which is a whole other bag of misery, because we have a couple of other complications now, especially the side. Hey, look at that. Wicked. Okay, I take back my statement about a bag of misery. 9:30, people. How are you guys holding up today? Why is my chat not scrolling? Oh, man. All right, okay, top chat. I put it behind a spoiler. Oh, okay, you put it behind a spoiler. Okay, so it is a new engine. Sorry, a new biome. Wicked. Someone I never heard of posted it. Okay, yeah. You know, I gotta look. I've been seeing these teasers popping up, and I gotta see what's going on. Where's my Discord? Is it in my Discord? Spoiler. Oh, that's pretty. So dang pretty. All right. Nice. Thank you for that spoiler. Sorry for that image, Rooster. Appreciate staying in the know of what's going on. I wish they'd sent me something to post. Wish I could have been involved in that, but how they choose people, that's their, that's their secret sauce. All right, let's continue the build. So we got the front. Now this may be a little too much. We'll be honest here. And you may have to finagle things a little bit, which means doing stuff like this. But it gives, instead of that weird fluorescent look, now you have something that's a little bit more, it's a little easier to deal with. You could make some adjustments from the front since you have this ability. But yeah, you know what? I think I like that. And I'm going to keep it. That's what we're going to do. And that gives a little bit more wiggle room on the top because we need to have a lip for the start of the... Okay. That's going to be really interesting. The car is supposed to this. Okay, here's the thing about the Crown Victoria. And I need to go and have a bit of a light on after this, but it's going to have this sloped front. It's going to come back like this. So we're really building into more of a sleek appearance for these cars. The back is a little bit more, it's a higher, more standard, but it's also still has things going on there, especially with that bumper. So there's a fair amount going on. So just be aware when you get into a build like this, look at the model, really look at it, and see which parts can give you a headache. Now, I could do 2 angles on this, and I think the easiest angles for this would be coming from the slope. So let's play around, shall we? We need 2 slopes on this. So 1 slope here, and then 1 slope here. This second slope should be a gentle slope, I think. I don't know. Kind of hard to figure out exactly what we need sometimes. But we're going to build to this. So hopefully... Okay, I think this one should come out here. Building with these guys is quite a different experience than building, and this is how we used to do it, old school, the early days. So this kind of brings back some memories. But you get your angles from dropping that onto a surface and letting it drop. See, now we have the ability to get some of those slopes in here. Will this slope work? 1, 2. Yeah, I think that slope will work. All right, so we got 1 slope. I think we got to push back 1 more on this. Let's get the second one. And then this is a second angle, and it's so the difference is so slight. But there is a difference. Okay, bring this across over here. Let's get rid of this, and this, and this, and then bring it in to bear. Ooh, one forward. So, forward. Snap, forward, side, down. So apparently I may have screwed up a little bit, because that's supposed to be a much gentler slope, but it is not. So one of these I screwed up on. I think the first one, we could actually do a swap on these on these guys. I think I'm going to try that. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see. Let's swap position, shall we? Ooh. Can I take the up one? Okay, so let's see what it looks like going up one. This is the kind of thing that I usually fool around with off screen, by the way. But a lot of this is just shaping. And if you can get into the shaping of it, it can actually be quite entertaining. There we go. I think that one is the perfect angle for that. I don't know how I swapped them. And then this is the perfect angle for the next section. So bring that bad boy up. And, all right, bring that there. Then that right there. And are we seeing any difference whatsoever? Let me get rid of this. Okay. So no, I'm not seeing any difference. I'm going to have to redo the first sections, the second section, sorry. Okay, it's supposed to be from the back of this. So back of this, it rests there. So there. Then the back of this rests down to the bottom. The bottom. The bottom. Although I think I said it right that time. My pronunciation was on point, Haskins. Just saying. Oh, really? That's tricky. All right, can we get... Yes, we can. I kind of want a truck in here as well, because we got to build out the rest of Doc's experiment. So I need a cargo van, a VW bus for the what? For the terrorists that Doc stole the uranium from. Okay, that's not looking right. Not at all. So let's try again. See, old school method got you guessing all the time, which is one of the reasons I tend not to use it so much. There are, of course, special occasions. But I like to do builds where we can actually not guess at what's going on, but be able to repeat the same result time after time. Gives us all a much better experience, especially when you're doing tutorials. And down one. Okay, now we got it. Nailed it. All right. Let's get that in. If you couldn't follow any of that, I am sorry. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. Not much I can do there. I was trying to go as, you know, slow as possible to make sure that I got it right. So there we go. Now we have that section in. See, with these cards, I really spend more time shaping the front of it than anything else. Okay, before I do something stupid, like knock that block out before it is stabilized anywhere else, I'm going to just be careful and make sure that I actually stabilize it. So there's two things that can happen here because of the way this is structured. I can either go ahead and put a slant on this piece, or I can do a simple knock-in piece, which is this. And that gives me that indentation. The other option is get a little fancy with it as well. And kind of see what we can do about recreating that. We're using a lot of these pieces today. So we're going to begin using this one more time. I mean, I could go ahead and use the machine block. That's a machine block. The roof piece from whatchamacallit, you know, that one kit. But we have options from Supernova. But you know, I always said if we didn't have certain pieces, or you know, they take some pieces away from us, what are we going to do? And they do that from time to time. So we have backup options, and this is one of them. So that fits right in there. Gives it a decent slope. Now you can take it one step further and do something like this, where you actually bring it down and bring it out. But you're going to have this one space gap in here. You got to figure out what to do with that. Do you know what to do with that? You try to stick something in there and hope it works. You just have to decide what side you're coming from and what you're going to lose. can even bring that up a notch or two. This one, this two, and then it's being blocked by the inside. So do we need the inside? No, I don't think we need the inside. We need the outside. Yeah, see? There you go. Now you have a more bendy shape, more bendable, flexible. It's 9:48, so we have about 10 minutes left, 12 minutes left in this build. I think this is actually shaping up a lot better than my first one. I'll tell you the truth. For this one, I may actually move or actually add. Let's go ahead and add another set of turning thrusters in here, because you can never have too much turning. I mean, if you have the space for it, might as well. And these are going to be set to channel 2 and 1. So let's get that in there. So this should turn really, really tight. So this is going that way. So channel 2. Then this is going that way. So this is channel 1. Man, when they gave us the angles, not angles, they gave us the channels on these thrusters, it was such an amazing feeling. We felt like we had a certain amount of power. Because we had like just like the one channel before. Man, making me nostalgic here. The game has come a long, long way since the early days. I'm glad I was here for it. Down. All right. So it's not going to be perfect. Oh, actually, you know what? Here. We can come down and push in. So I think there's enough space for that. So, push in. Oh, nope. Push. No, in. Other way. Thank you. Ah, son of a, something's in the way. What's in the way? Is it a thruster that's in the way? Man, that sucks. What is in the way? Okay, maybe it's itself that's in the way. Because it's definitely hitting something. An angled piece will be lovely right there. Let's do a workaround on that, and let's see if we can do it with this instead. Okay, go down 1, push in. Nope. Yeah, it's too tight on there because of the angle. It's not going to adjust. So that kind of sucks. See, we can do that. And we can do... The count is off. Oh. Snap. How is the count so far off? It's a 3. How am I missing 1? Oh, I see where we're missing the 1. How did we lose you? Oh crap! I just lost my angle. Ah, that was dumb. Okay, I just lost my angle. So that was not exactly the smartest move. So I'm going to have to rebuild that angle again. Always make sure to have a backup, guys. Stupid things will happen. Stupid things will be caused by you. That's just the nature of it. So let's see. What can we do here? This is... How's this? What was the count on that? Was that like that? Is it one further? Kind of feel like it was a little further back, but let's have a look. Wish it was like on video or something that we could do a playback. That just slipped. I don't... Really? You're gonna follow me like that? And it slipped again. I don't have a good feel about this one. I'm going to take it back one step. It's all about the vibes, man. All right, so who is ready for Ninjago? I don't think I am. I'm trying to get into the vibes and everything, but it's like so many unknowns, which I could just fix by going and watching the show. I mean, it's not like we don't have like a whole bunch of history right there that we can access. Oh, that okay. I got that pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I'm going to keep it. So that attaches to that fine. Oh, okay. It attaches to the other thing fine. Let's see. Let's push this down one. Why are you not liking that all of a sudden? You were fine before. Oh. Something else is going on. Huh. Definitely something else going on. $9.56. I'll take it. There's a slight shift. Slight shift. Yeah, okay, that slight shift put it out of alignment with everything else. One of the reasons I don't like using some of the old techniques. Okay. Let's extend it a little further. So that should keep the angle. That should be fine. Okay, I think this should be okay now. Like I said, consistency is key. Okay, and here we go. So this angle is slightly different than that angle, but can this angle fit onto here? What is your damage, buddy boy? Seriously, man. Now it's going on top. Okay. 9 out of 10, do not like. I'm now annoyed. Yep, I'm annoyed. You know what, I'll deal with it. We can't have perfection all the time. And that little space is going to have to stay. That little space may have been there before, regardless. Oh, yay, I leveled up. Alright. It's 9:58. I got to head off to work shortly. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. It's been a pleasure as always. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm the Mad Puck 66. I stream every day. Well, every what's the word I'm looking for? Every weekday from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. Always bringing you different styles of builds and hopefully some new challenges and ways of thinking about your builds. So I hope you've learned something new today. If you have, definitely, leave a comment, like, subscribe. If it's your first time here, definitely leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Hope you have learned something and hope it's at least been useful or a little bit entertaining. I don't promise perfection, but I do promise you that you will learn something new. And yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to really finish this entire squad car. Now, damn, if I didn't have work, I would spend the rest of the morning on this. But I do have work, so anyway, take care, you guys. I will probably see you on Monday. If I do have another stream, it'll pop up in your notifications if you have the notifications turned on. So please make sure to have those turned on so that you don't so you don't miss any surprise streams from me, because I do that on occasion. Just to be I am unpredictable. I'm not. I'm really not. So anyway, take care. I will see you guys in the next stream. Oh, I like that shape. That's a nice shape. Question is, can I do it again? Okay, well, we're going to continue. I'm going to continue this build. Oh, I like that. I really, really like that. Almost like a rocket ship. All right. You guys take care. And hopefully next time I see you, I'll have more of this along. If I get excited enough about that, I may come back. So take care, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye.
She said, my love is like a flower. I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving.